What's good, y'all? It's your boy
Untamed.
Untamed. Yeah, boy. Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What podcast.
Man, what?
Man, what?
Man, what?
I'm here with my favorite co-host, Khalil Jamal.
Yeah, sure.
It go down every single time we touch this mic, y'all. But y'all already know that.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Man.
What's going down?
Man, it's another beautiful day.
What's the business?
It's another beautiful day, man. Shit, bruh. Just went to the doctor today. You feel me? Got the results for my blood work. Your boy is good. You know what I'm saying? They say
up,
everything is functioning right. You feel me? Everything doing what it's supposed to do. We gotta make some tweaks.
Okay.
We gotta make some tweaks in the diet. You know what I'm saying? But everything is functioning how it's supposed to be functioning, man. Life is good. I feel good. I'm happy. You know, I went and did that. And I say that to say, yo, as we approach unk status, like true unk status, like I'm talking about like deep into your 30s, I'm talking 32, 33, 34, 35. I'm 31. So I'm getting a little early start on it. But what I'm saying is start prioritizing taking your ass to the doctor, man. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, we lost a legend, bro. We lost the R&B neo soul legend, D'Angelo, at age 51, bro. And because of that,
didn't he have cancer? He had cancer.
He had
right?
cancer, but I say that to say, you know, after he passed, they put like a list of black men entertainers that have passed away, and you start to see that age that they're passing at, and you know, none of them are making it past 60, or a good amount of them aren't making it past 60. I think the only one that was over 60 was Quincy Jones. He was 80 something, 90 something. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I just implore all of us to, you know, check on our health physically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, unfortunately, man, like in our communities, we don't learn about the things we need to learn about in terms of health to sustain life. So, yeah, man, just go get checked out.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Get the checkup. Make sure you good, because even if you good, it kind of gives you a peace of mind as well. Like whether you bad, if it's bad, then you caught it. If it's good, then you like, okay, I'm doing something good. Maybe my workout routine is right. Maybe my fasting regimen is right. Maybe this is right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm headed in the right direction. I just think, you know, sometimes we let too much time pass before we go to the doctor, because a lot of times we just be scared. Maybe something is wrong, and then you put it off just because you feel fine. But actually knowing has a lot of value in it. So, yo, to all my men watching this, shit, go get checked out, man. Make sure you good, bro. You know what I'm saying? We trying to put 80 up on the board. That's how I feel. I want to put 80 on the board. I want to go Quincy Jones. So,
you feel me? I'm trying to put 90, 100 on it.
You feel me, bro? Like, because think about it. If you live into a 90 or 100, you're not even halfway through your life yet. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how I be feeling.
So
bro.
that's just
so everybody every time somebody be like, man, you 30, you old. I'm like, oh,
nah,
I ain't even lived half my life yet. What are you talking
like,
about,
bro? Like, bruh.
But it just goes to show the mindset of a lot of people nowadays, especially the youngest, man. They don't plan on being old. They don't plan on getting old. It's like they can't even see themselves old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a problem, especially in the urban community. Like, we gotta normalize, you know, good health. We gotta normalize just getting old, man.
Nah, for real.
Normalize
for real. It's
because if we don't get old, who's gonna teach our young?
Man.
You know what I mean?
Man, it's so much. Like I said, it's so much.
It's knowledge. It's knowledge in getting old.
And there's so much value in every level of life. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to be learned as the employee as well as the CEO. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot to be learned on each level. So wherever you at, you
Yeah.
know, it's supposed to be taken like that. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and then we were just talking about this the other day. I believe it was me and you, like, because we were talking about the Sora app, and we were
Mm-hmm.
basically just saying like, yo, there's so much information at our fingertips that it's like, bruh, like there's no excuse for real. Like, especially for
So
us.
if you haven't heard, the Sora app is a new AI app where you say a few words, you look up, look down, and you are able to make skits and make videos using AI. But the catch is they actually use your
Yo.
face, and it's available to anyone. So if you haven't, make sure you check out that Sora app.
Mm-hmm.
We are not sponsored by it, but
Nah.
it is a good way, to if you're not so comfortable with making videos yourself, let AI do it for you.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
And if you have, and the thing is,
So
if you're just a good writer, like if you have good writing skills, or you have like an idea in your head that you want to get out, you may not have the resources for. Um, you can write a prompt, like you could get better at prompt writing, and it'll do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really going to be like, a lot of people are upset about it, and because of the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X videos, where they're kind of like making them say things that they probably wouldn't say, and things like that. So a lot of people, it's been a lot of controversy with this app, but I want to maybe show people a different perspective, that it could be actually beneficial for you, especially if you're a content creator. Um, I think what sold me was, I told a story on the pod, and I'm talking to the audience now, of 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 me getting socked in the face with an iPhone on a
look right here. You look right here. You can see the video right here. Look right here, y'all. Go ahead, finish what you
yeah.
said, but look, the video gonna
So
be
there was
right
a story on the
here.
pod where, like, if you guys don't know, I work security at a club, and I was trying to basically de-escalate this confrontation between a girl and her boyfriend. She throws a punch at him, and her phone slides out of her hand and like literally beams me in the face. And obviously, y'all probably saw the video right here, wherever. Brian gonna show y'all, but it could just be used for fun shit. You know what I'm saying? So, um, if you don't have the app, I think right now it's still in it's still in beta. And again, we not sponsored by
Yeah.
Sora or nothing like that. So you got to get an invite to get on there. So, um, if you can get on there,
If you comment on this video, I'll send y'all an
yeah, I
invite.
got some invites too. So yeah, if you comment on this video, I'll send you an invite to that Sora app, and you know what I'm saying, you can check it out and do what you do. But um, yeah, it's really funny, man, and I can't wait to fucking get my hands dirty with it, because we gonna use it for the pod. I think it'll be like a good fun tool to use out. Um, and you could take that idea. You're not gonna do it like us,
Yeah.
nigga. But what's crazy is they have the music version of this app. Have you heard about that?
Nah.
So it's this app called Suno, and basically you put the beat, you put the song into the app, it reads it, and then you put the lyrics in there, and it flips it a completely different way, like than what you use. So I got this song that I made called "It's Progression," right? Um, so I put that in there, and then it spit out a completely different song. And shit, we could probably put it in here, like clip it up, where you show my song and then show the song AI made.
Hmm.
And it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, just the difference in uh how it flips it, how it uses my words and flips them. So, yo, if you have access to the Suno app, I think you actually got to buy this. I got a friend who actually bought it, and he fucking uses it, and you probably gonna try to make some shit with it too, because again, it, everything it spits out, it don't be whack. So
AI is taking over content creation, and I feel like this is gonna be
yeah,
the next wave of content.
yeah,
A lot of people are gonna be using AI. A lot of people are gonna be
yeah,
um, using AI
because the thing
videos,
is,
AI
because
songs.
the thing is, you have to use it as a you have you have to use it as a creator, as a tool, because people are going to use it for commerce. They're going to use it for commerce. Like, we're going to see so many different AI things if you haven't seen them already. Hey, speaking of which, yo, Shaq, yo, Shaq, I don't know if you know this. I'm gonna clip this up too because I think yo people need to hear this. There's an AI video of you selling insurance on Snapchat. And I'm pretty sure they did not pay you for this content, brother. So have your people go over to Snapchat and check that out because it's a video of you talking for like 5 minutes. And I watched it because I'm like, is this AI or is this Shaq? Because the nigga,
I feel like that's the craziest part, that a lot of times when you do see something
yeah,
AI, you don't necessarily just know it's fake. And I feel like with the innovation of AI
yep.
and all of these different apps coming out, once it's mastered, I don't think we're gonna be able to tell.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Because
bro, in some of these videos on Sora, I could not tell. Like when I'm scrolling on TikTok, I seen this video of like it was like a deer that jumped through a window while this lady was on the toilet, and I was like, damn, is this real or is it not? And then I went into the comments and it was like, this is Sora, this is a Sora video, and I was like, damn, they would have fooled me, bro, if I didn't do my research. Like they literally would have fooled me. I didn't know what the difference was, bruh. Like for real, for real. So I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, put in them the Martin Luther King the Martin Luther King videos, bruh.
yeah,
Put in them. The people need to see that.
Sisters, I no longer have a dream, I have a nightmare. We're all gonna die. Ah! Run for your lives. I have brothers and sisters, I know. You make me sick. You think these people care about you? You are nothing without me. You
All
want a
right, moving
dream?
forward though.
On Sunday
Yo,
you'll have
before we move
one.
forward,
Because I'll be putting you to sleep.
AI is here, and I think y'all should just learn how to use it to your advantage. Like learn how to use it in your day to day. Like put your workout regimen in there. You know, ask it questions. You know what I'm saying? Like use it to your
yep.
advantage. Use it as a way to become a more productive human being. Because I think a lot of times we have a lot of shit in our mind that we would love to try and do, but our attention is just so like short nowadays that we might want to do something and then just totally forget about just the small details of how what you need to do to get it started, and then you don't start it at all. So my thing is, I don't think we should look at AI as a bad thing necessarily. I think we should look at it as, okay, it's a different tool that we need to, one, become accustomed to, two, become skilled at, to help advance us along our journey. And I feel like so many content creators, so many entrepreneurs, so many people that are just in business in general, administration, can use a lot from AI. You know what I'm saying? It'll help make your job a lot easier. You know, if you work with it though, not if you use it as a crutch, but working with it can relieve a lot of your daily stresses. So, shout out to Sora, shout out to Suno. Um, I think this shit is here to stay, y'all. And if you're not caught up, you're gonna get left back.
That's a fact. But moving on to the next topic, let's talk about this Kevin Mccall thing, man.
All right, man. You wanna tell the people about it?
A little. I'm gonna let y'all watch this video first, and then, we could talk about it. How do I share play? Will it let me share play it?
It should.
How do I share my screen?
Hit the look, y'all. We having an unk moment. hit the share button.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Share my screen.
You might go mute too. So.
Boom. You see it?
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, bet. So look, we're gonna play this video, y'all, and then we're gonna add some context to it. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this video.
I need that bread. All this could have paid for my lawyers and so I just lost both of my daughters is in Atlanta right now. I don't know what in Atlanta's scammers and a whole lot of other but my baby mamas is out there. Salute to them. They doing a great job with my daughters. I love y'all so much for that, and y'all so beautiful.
Now this video is crazy, bro.
It's some shit.
This is crazy.
I lost rights to my
While y'all
daughter,
watching this, I
oldest.
want y'all to think about
So
it.
you lost all custody.
I had a trial. I'm all in my
Just
prison
think about
clothes. I'm like, why can't we just put
what
this on?
when is sharing online
Like
too
my
much?
child support is $2,000, right? Deuce ain't been popping since 2012. Why is my child support $2,000? So I had all this back pay. Then I sold my catalog for $500,000. I only got $250,000 out of it. I bought my mama a house for $50,000.
Is there such thing as
and
sharing
then I had to
too
pay all
much
this child
online?
support. Why was my child support $2,000? I'm not Future or none of these like. So then I got the rearrears, not retrograde. That's
I feel like we seen this
star
But
shit.
even
with
if you still had your child in California, am I correct?
Yeah, I gotta prove all of that. They wasn't supposed to. I didn't have nothing on Marley. Marley, I gotta go and file a paternity, a petition for paternity. It's only $300, but watch this. I think it's a game, bro. No, this for when I poke. Don't walk up on me playing. Or you Team Breezy keep that on the internet.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Brown want to come for him after this.
I went too far. All right, music.
Despite your flaws as a human being, you are one of the most talented.
I agree. Kevin Mccall is talented. He's a talented writer.
We gonna get to that.
So
We gonna get to that.
Veer.
I love how you
To
try
that?
I love how you. Yeah,
He
we gonna
pulled
get
out
to
the
that.
EBT
You
card.
have a testimony.
Why
and
the
tell your life.
get in on this?
He
Look,
finna-
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why
tell
the
us
fuck I
what's
got
going
an
on.
EBT card?
We
And
got
this
it.
is at
Hold on,
Breezy Bro
cuz.
and made 90 whatever the million, and it say
For making
KKKK Max.
hits.
Can I get 25,000 for them four
EBT.
songs I owe you, bro? I just want to
Great
leave,
content
bro.
leading up to who he is.
I'm
right
not
now.
even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the
From
fuck?
making
I can't
hits
even get
to
nothing.
EBT.
Bro, y'all want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a bro. That ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro. That's why.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, Smack, look.
Oh man,
Say my name,
This is
bro.
crazy.
That shit, I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no
I got an
motherfucking
EBT
EBT.
card.
On the set, I think I had an EBT call.
Man, I might get an EBT. I
Hey,
walk in
hold on,
I walk in the building, y'all look at
I got
me
EBT
crazy.
Let me
right
tell
now.
you this, cuz.
In my name.
Me and
Yeah, look
Heather,
at me crazy.
look. Me and Heather went to the county building together. On my mama, together. We went to the
all
county
right, we
building
go stop it right
together.
there. So, if y'all seen that video, man, go look it up by yourself if you must. My boy Kevin Mccall. If y'all don't know who Kevin Mccall is, he was a writer back in the day for Chris Brown. He wrote a couple of hits for him. The first one I think of on the top of my head is Deuces.
Yes.
Y'all remember that with Tyga? Deuces. Of course
I'm
y'all
missing
remember
that
this.
shit. I'm chunking my deuces up.
You know what
to
other songs he wrote for
her.
him?
What's up? He wrote if you were a fan of Chris Brown around that fan of a fan time, like that what's it called? that 2010, 2011 era, Kevin McCall was a very, very, very like big collaborator with Chris Brown, and
Yeah.
he did that one, and he did another one. I forgot what the name of it was, bro. I really do, but I'm gonna look it up right now just so we could give people a little bit more context. He did One Night Stand with Carrie Hilson. He also did Next Breath with Tank. He did a lot of Chris Brown's Fortune album. So if you were a big fan of that album, he did Yeah Times 3. That's a big song. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so the point of this is he's wrote a lot of songs to the point where he probably should not be broke, bruh. But this is just another.
I don't think he should be.
Yeah, this is just another. Well, I can't really speak to what it is. He wrote No Bullshit, so come on, y'all. This guy is clearly incredibly talented. I'll say this: I don't know enough information about his about how he was paid, about what his contracts were, what his publishing was, what his record deal was, because that has a lot to do with this, bruh.
He says it in the interview. He basically says that he sold his catalog for $500,000, and he says he received like $250,000 of that. He bought his mama house for $50,000, which leaves him $200,000, and then the rest, he said that he had to pay on child support. He says that he pays $2,000 a month child support for.
Correct, but he doesn't get publishing on any of these records. Like he doesn't get monthly checks. Like he signed it, he sold it all off.
If he did, do you think he'd be on EVT crying on this podcast?
No, I don't. But it could just be small
I don't
checks.
think he would.
It could just be small checks. Something that just doesn't move the needle.
It's probably enough for him to survive, but I don't think it's anything substantial enough.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's sad as it is. I think going on a podcast and crying about it and doing it in this manner, I wouldn't do it. I don't think it. I think there comes a point where you could be sharing too much on the internet. We didn't need to know this about Kevin McCall. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Even if you were going through this, like we sympathize with you and we empathize with you and we understand, right? But this is not something we needed to know about you. You know what I'm saying? I think
something happened between him and Chris Brown, and there has to be a reason why Chris is no longer writing with him. And actually, if you go back to that time, Kevin McCall revealed a lot of the stuff that he wrote, and I think that rubbed Chris Brown the wrong way. Even back in that time, he was, basically trying to pop his shit, saying, hey, I wrote this and I wrote that and I wrote that, because he did go on a tour, not a tour, but like a podcast run or a YouTube run.
I remember there was a time where he was popping his shit, and then Chris Brown kind of distanced himself away from him. But I'll say this too. Like you're not guaranteed to be a lifetime collaborator of a superstar. You know what I'm saying? They could start writing their own records. They could go get with another writer, somebody who's more wavy at the time, somebody who's more current at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it
happens a lot.
Even if you and Chris Brown ended on great terms, that still doesn't mean you're guaranteed to work on every album. That's just not how the industry works, bro. Like it's very rare that you get a writer who writes with the artist every album. Like for example, one of Taylor Swift's biggest collaborators of like since her career started has been Jack Antonoff. You know what I'm saying? And this past album that Taylor Swift just released, nigga, no Jack Antonoff at all. So that's her man's, bro. That's her guy. So he wasn't even on the album. So that lets you know right there. Sometimes creatively, we just might not be in the same place. So, what was like, since you have this incredible portfolio, what was stopping you from, one, making your own music, two, working with other artists,
He did.
or
He did though. That's the crazy thing. Kevin McCall tried to have a solo
yeah,
career. If y'all go back and y'all listen to a couple of his songs, Kevin McCall tried to have his own career, but I think that the height of his career was working with
of
Chris
course.
Brown.
I
It's
mean,
sad to
come on
say.
now,
He's a
it's
great.
Chris.
He writes great music, but this is the thing about the music industry. Some people just don't have everything that it takes to be a star, to be a superstar. I think that if that would have happened right now, maybe in 2025, I think he would have had a better shot because we
So
have
much
more people on the
resources.
internet. We have more resources. We
Yeah,
have TikTok, Instagram. So I think that
agreed.
if it would have happened now, that he would have maybe been able to have something going on, something
See, but that's
independently.
my
But I
thing.
think
Like
that the fact
he, like,
that it happened then,
but what's stopping him from doing it today? Like, he's still able.
he's broke. He's broke now. Now he probably doesn't have the money to go to studio like he wants. He doesn't have the money to making music on a level that's above indie, like just at home music, bro. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
You got to get original
yeah,
beats. You got to get writers. You got to
yeah,
get marketing. You got to get all this
yeah,
stuff. And though it is easier for independent artists to be able to get on, I think that for older people are like the fans are like, you already had your time.
yeah,
Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Oh, it's kind of like a nostalgia thing, especially like even with bigger artists now. Like the same reason that he doesn't do it, why doesn't one of these old legends, why don't they get back on?
yeah,
Why don't they just put out an album? Why don't they just, you know what I
yeah,
mean? You could say that about a lot of artists,
yeah.
and it's not that easy.
It's
It's not.
not, and I think I think sometimes as artists, you have that moment where you make a decision where you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
And I think when you work with an artist as big as Chris Brown, and you see the adulation that he gets, and the reverence that people have for him, and it inspires you to.
Oh, and Kevin McCall went to jail. He was in prison for a while too. So I think that also.
Maybe I have to check it out, but I do remember
Yeah, he was
something
in
about
prison.
that. But I think being around that could inspire anybody to want to achieve that or attempt that. But when you come
Yeah.
up under somebody as dominant in their field as Chris Brown is, I think it could start to fall on deaf ears. And on top of that, you got to think about it. R&B just changed at that time. Like
Yeah.
around the time that he did Deuces and then he did Fortune, like R&B was in a very different place. Like that's around the time The Weeknd started to emerge, Party Next Door started to emerge. Then you had your Bryson
Yep.
Tillers of the world. So they just came with a different sound at a time where R&B was just changing. So because every traditional R&B person at that time, with the exception of Chris Brown, kind of suffered a drawback. You got to think about it. Trey Songz started to dwindle at that time, as far as like how people viewed him and viewed his music. Neo, Usher, all these people were kind of like not as big as maybe they once were. So the sound changed. I think we have these illusions of grandeur in our head where we think we're bigger than we are. And I think Kevin McCall should have kind of seen working with Chris Brown as like, nah, I'm your right hand man. Like you need some help writing the record, I'm your boy. As opposed to, you know what, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go become a superstar myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's where I think Kevin went wrong. He tried to bite the hand that fed him. And obviously, in the long run, it came back to bite him in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
That's why he's where he is now. And honestly, watching that video, bro, I feel like just him discussing how much Chris Brown made on his tour and this and that, and
But you pocket watching.
thinking that he's entitled and thinking that he's owed something. I feel like that's crazy. That's like jealous. It just goes to show his egotistical nature that he showed back then. You know what I'm saying? He was talking his big shit. He was popping his shit. You know what I mean? And mind you, he's a good artist, but he's not Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it goes to what you were saying. Like, some people think they're bigger than they are. He didn't understand back then. You're good, but you're not Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna choose that over this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's ultimately what happened. Chris Brown even had a little stumble. Chris Brown had times where he was blackballed and he wasn't able to get on. But the thing about Chris Brown is he fought through it. He kept on putting out music. That's
the common denominator right there. He kept putting out good music. Like, people, like, the thing is, people care about your story as long as the music's good. It can't just be, I have this great story and then you put out some ass music, because then people are going to be like, okay, now you're just an influencer. Both of those worlds have to come together in a marriage to where now you're like, boom. It's the Cardi B story. Before Cardi B released the album, she was just the Instagram girl that was funny and the stripper girl that was funny. That story paired with the fact that she made an incredible album, boom, now you have a superstar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Kevin McCall, I think, bro, you got to get to what you're good at. And I think that's the writing, bro. Find somebody else to write with. Find your next protege, bro, and push them. Like, that's where it's gonna start to form and take its form and start to, you know what I'm saying? Because the way you came in might be the way you go out, brother. Like, find somebody,
and it isn't over for you. It isn't over for you, bro. A lot of people are gonna see that interview, and they're gonna be sympathetic.
Hey, look, bro.
I just don't think that crying online is ever the right way to go.
It comes a point.
It's never the right way to go,
bro. It comes a point of sharing too much on this bitch, bro. Because people don't care. The thing is, people don't care. Like, because you got,
especially.
Hey, look.
A lot of people online are just fucking random people going to work and coming home, and they're looking at you like, motherfucker, you wrote with Chris Brown. Like, you were rocking chains and all this other stuff years ago and stunting on us. We don't give a fuck. Bro, I stayed working my job, and now I'm a manager, and you know what I mean? Now I'm a...
Look, and keep it 100. If that's your man, like, if Kevin McCall has friends, bro, you're not even supposed to let your mans go on camera that emotional, bro. Like, if you could tell when
I don't think he has a team around him.
You could tell when the nigga talking, and you could tell he got that frog in his throat, like he about to hold back crying. It's like, hey, bro, like, maybe.
Yeah, that was too much. We seen it with Tyrese. You see what happened with Tyrese. Tyrese got on here basically spewing the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't ever pan out to get on line looking bitter.
It doesn't, bro.
Because people just want to troll.
It doesn't.
Whether they mean it or not, people just want to troll, and
they don't care about you.
They're
just using you for shit to laugh at.
Entertainment.
Yes, bro. Like,
you're entertainment. You're just another video on Instagram, on TikTok, on whatever. So I feel like if you really feel like you deserve what you deserve, then do something about it, bro. Whether you had, whether you messed up and you went to jail or prison or whatever happened to you, man, I think you should just put that in the past. It's so much it's so much resources at your fingertip that if you really still wanted to sing or whatever, go viral on TikTok.
But look, I'm
Go viral on Instagram.
doing something music related, bruh. Like now your
Yeah.
story is gonna be you doing a video on TikTok that goes viral, and then people being like, "Hey, that's bro that used to work with Chris Brown," and now, nigga, that's the start of your new journey because you done went viral doing this, and now you going over here. I'm telling you, people, yo, artists, we don't place enough value in showing people the magic. You feel me? Like, we be so in our heads sometimes, and I say this because I'm an artist and I do it too, and I'm trying to get out of it. We be so in our heads sometimes about doing a thing related to this. Like, show people, like, you have to showcase your talent, bro. Like, people don't have time to fist through and try to understand your intricate story. Show them the shit and then go from there and figure out how you could do that on a consistent basis, bro. Because Kevin Mccall is way too fucking talented. The nigga wrote Strip, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He wrote Deuces, bro. He wrote all these incredible songs. 2012. Like, are you crazy? You have such an incredible talent. Show people that. Like, put more value in the fact that the internet is here for you to use as a what? As a tool. Keep saying this shit, man. Y'all.
Yeah. I think sooner or later that people that help these big artists will learn that it's never in your benefit to get online and look bitter
Never.
and look hurt and down. You gotta always show your good side, especially when you're on camera.
Because here's the thing. You're giving Chris Brown the opportunity to just come through and straight embarrass you. Now and then it could really be over. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he comes online and he's like, man, this bum ass nigga these bum ass niggas always trying to get a little handout. Man, see, that's what's wrong with niggas now. Now people look at you with that on you. So it's just never a good thing. But I do want to point out that Young Thug did tweet out and said he said he asked Kevin Mccall to hit him and said he got that $25K for him. You know what I'm saying? He said he know Chris Brown would do it. He said Chris Brown a real one, and you know sometimes niggas just be busy. So I don't know if that's the story.
Yeah, it probably could be that too. Nobody's saying that Chris is stunting on him. Chris Brown gonna do what Chris Brown gonna do, bro. He's a fucking legend.
Of course.
So he probably is busy.
Of course.
But I'm sure that
nigga's on tour, bro. He's busy. Like, come on, bro.
I'm sure that when Chris sees that, he's gonna feel some type of way. I don't know what kind of way, if it's good or bad. I'm sure he's gonna see it. That shit is going viral, and you know, hopefully it works out for Kevin McCall.
Man, hopefully.
I think more people will definitely want to work with him. He's great. He's good at what he does. I don't see, you know, like I said, he probably just has some troubles.
Nah, for sure.
And he couldn't reach the audience how he wanted to.
Sure.
And I think that this going viral is definitely going to put some more eyes on him. So I feel like if he capitalizes off this viral moment, that people will work with him. People will have some work for him.
And I agree with that. I wholeheartedly agree with that. So shout out to Kevin McCall, and you know, God bless you.
All press is good press, man.
And hopefully this works out for you. And get back in that studio, man. You too talented, dog. You could be killing shit right now. Like, it's not a lot of niggas with the same type of pen like you, bro. So, you know.
There's plenty of artists that need a writer. Just get back in them rooms, man.
Facts. Yo, just quick hits. Shout out NBA YoungBoy, bro. Cause I've been seeing footage from these fucking tours, bro. And I wanna recall to a time. I wanna harken back to a time where academics said that YoungBoy could not do an arena tour because his fans would not buy tickets. And this was years ago. This was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. So obviously a lot has changed since then. But I just remember this time where Act said YoungBoy wouldn't be able to do arenas because his fans were young. They couldn't afford arena tickets. to fast forward to now and see the footage from these shows and nigga seeing damn near every phone in that bitch lit up, every seat in that bitch filled up, everybody vibing to these songs word for word is absolutely insane. This nigga has spawned like 2 hits from just touring. Cause a lot of these songs that are popping off right now, they been out. Like Shot Callin' been out. That she gonna call me baby boo joint is a fairly new, but a lot of these songs are taking off just because Young Boy's on tour. And I just want to point out that I don't think we've seen anything quite like this. So shout out Young Boy, man. You're fucking killing it. You're fucking
I
killing
want to
it.
comment on that. I think that when Ack said that, Ack was right. I think at the time,
Yeah, that's why I say,
which was 4 or 5 years ago, I think that a lot of those fans, those same fans that are in the stands now, were kids. They were 14, they were 13,
True.
they were 15,
True.
they were 16. You know what I mean? They were teenagers, and I feel like now they're 21, they're 22, they have a job, they have, they're getting it, they're hustling. So a lot of them have money now, as opposed to back then. And also,
Yes.
you know, during that time, it wasn't looking too good for Young Boy. His album, people were starting to question his album sales. They were questioning how he was dropping too frequently, and on top of that, he was in a lot of legal trouble and on house arrest and in and out of jail.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, just how you said, I think we haven't really seen too many people come out with the fire that he has, but I think that it's all it's like it was supposed to happen.
100%.
You know what I mean? I think that he sat down. Well, he not willingly, but he got sat down. I think Young Boy did a lot of thinking. I think that this was his destiny anyway. People were always playing his music. It's not like anybody ever stopped playing Young Boy's music.
Yeah.
He was the king of YouTube for so many years, you know what I mean? Everything he drops 1 million, 2, 3, 10, 50 million. So I think that this is just like a full circle moment. It goes back to when he was down and out,
and that's why
he was sitting at home.
And that's why I brought up the act point, because there was a point in time where respected analysts of hip hop were saying that he couldn't sell out an arena tour for years later, him to come back, get through the legal trouble, and then do this tour the way that we're seeing it done.
And that,
you gotta applaud
and I think a lot of people just want to see him win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a time when NBA YoungBoy was the underdog, when the whole Von situation happened and the whole Dirk. I think another big factor in this is Dirk is not home. Dirk is facing his own situation right now. So I feel like fans are so fickle, bro. The same fans that were singing the Dirk songs are the same fans that are at the NBA YoungBoy concert. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And just because Dirk is not visible and he's not able to come out, they just got to migrate back to where they originated anyway, which is from NBA YoungBoy. So, I just think that this is a full circle moment. It's beautiful to see. I love it, man. And I heard NBA YoungBoy getting to that money, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I heard he's getting upwards of an Emma show, bro.
Yeah, they said the Bird
Emma show, and he got paid 50 M's just to do the tour.
And Birdman said Birdman said that next one gonna be 300, 400. Whew.
Yeah, and I think that's right. I think that's right, because I'm pretty sure that this tour is probably gonna, when it's all said and done, this is gonna be one of the biggest tours that we've seen in the last 3 to 5 years, bro.
100%. I totally agree with that. And shout out Young Boy, because you're killing it. And to get through all that legal trouble, to come home, to be looking at 100 million in the face, 200 million in the face, 300 million in the face, like that shit has to turn you up every day. Like, I stuck to my guns. I got through this. I don't know what Young Boy's faith is like, what he believes in, but if you believe in God, bro, I know he's thanking God every day, bro, because to get through that legal trouble, because you're already, like, you got to think about it. He's already up, just off being on house arrest and people streaming up his music. He's up. You feel me? So then to come home, do a tour where you're now looking at 50 million in the face because this tour is going way better than people expected it. I gotta give it up, bro. That's fucking incredible, nigga. Niggas just ran them 50 because it went good. Here's 50. What?
Plus merch, plus YouTube, plus man, NBA YoungBoy might have fucking $100 million a year this year,
100%. 100%. That's beautiful to see. I ain't gonna lie. That's beautiful to see. So shout out YoungBoy. Them records is going crazy. Them songs is going nuts.
Yep.
I just want to do maybe one more topic. This is just like a personal one. Maybe not even personal, but like.
You sure you don't want to talk about that Angel Reese real quick?
We could do Angel Reese. Okay, let's do Angel Reese. So Angel Reese modeled for Victoria's Secret recently, and the internet is critiquing her because, her remarks about not wanting to be sexualized as a woman basketball player, and all these different things. What do you think about that?
Let's play the video.
Line that one day she wanted to become a VS
Y'all check
model.
this out.
And when the brand reached out, she called it a full circle, surreal moment. She told E! News that she was honored to represent tall, strong, athletic women on a stage historically dominated by traditional fashion models. Angel Reese strutted the runway in 2 glamorous outfits. The first was a sparkling silver lingerie set with delicate beading and metallic wings, designed to highlight her athletic build. Her second look featured a bold pink ensemble from the Pink Collection. Playful, confident, and full of attitude, she turned heads with her confident walk, pausing mid-runway to spin and blow a kiss, a nod to her signature basketball court flair. That Reese's presence was celebrated as part of Victoria's Secret's new era, one that embraces diversity in body type, background, and profession. She spoke about the intent.
So, if y'all see, I guess, one of her other dreams came true. She did say she wanted to be a Victoria's Secret's model. I think it's a good moment. I think it's good for her. But she is prancing around naked. Like, let's not get past the fact. Angel Reese is the same basketball player that's always talking about that she doesn't want to be sexualized. She doesn't want to be looked at as this and that, right? But every time we see her online, she's always dressing provocative. You know what I mean? And not saying that that's a bad thing, because she is a woman. I'm sure she wants to embrace her beauty and be able to show her, that she does have some type of sex appeal. But I think that a lot of the actions that she does off the court really contradict what she says when she's on the court or when she's on a press conference for the NBA.
Yeah.
And I think that Angel Reese has to realize that though the WNBA isn't as big as they want it to be, it is pretty big, and it is a stage, and people are watching. You know what I mean? So, but shout out to Angel Reese. I mean, I'm glad she did the Victoria's Secret thing. I think that in another life she could be a model, but I think she has to realize that she is a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
What she does affects that.
Yeah, I think here's the thing, man. Angel Reese has to wear 2 hats at this point, because in order to be an influencer as a woman, women want you to be sexy. They want you to look good. They want to see body. They want to say all the slang that women say when they see you dressing a certain way. But you also are a basketball player, so you need to go out there and be a basketball player. You got to understand, someone someone that you should be looking at in terms of your basketball career is, A'ja Wilson. She's going out there and she's putting up numbers. She's being dominant in the game. Now, A'ja Wilson's not trying to be a sex symbol, though. You know what I'm saying? So she could put her all into the game. So when people critique you about being, unfortunately, this Victoria's Secret's model and this person that you have dreams of being, that's fine. But when you then come over to basketball, people are then going to mention your other career if you're lacking in this one that we know you for. But I think, she looks amazing. I've actually seen Angel Reese like at work one weekend, and she is a gorgeous girl, like beautiful. But yeah, I think that's just the nature of your life at this point. You're a beautiful girl who's popular amongst the girlies, but you're also a basketball player. So you got to realize that you gotta juggle those two. That's just your life. It's unique.
Yeah.
It's unique to you. Nobody else necessarily has to live it like this other than the people in your league. But to us, it just sounds like you're complaining. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I feel like she's making more noise off the court than she is on the court.
and she had a good year this year. Like Angel Reese had a great year this year. It's just when you have to have a great year in order to then do the Victoria's Secrets model thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
I think that this is good though.
Yeah,
this is good for
100%.
her. This is good for the brand, and I think that this is definitely going to bring more eyes to the WNBA.
I'll say this: I think a lot less people care because she had a good year. So you're showing us that you're balling, and you go do Victoria's Secrets, then cool. But you can't be Miss Victoria's Secrets model and then lacking on the court, because then it looks away.
Yeah.
So shout out Angel Reese, man. Incredible year this year, but y'all know who them champs is, man. The Las Vegas Aces, buddy. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm going to end it at, because my camera about to die. I'm just being transparent with y'all. The Las Vegas Aces is the 2025 WNBA champions, and that's where it's going to be. Nigga, Brian, take us out of here.
You just finished watching another episode of the Man What podcast. Man what? You here with your boy BP. I'm team. Yeah. We here with Khalil Jamal. It goes down every single time we touch this mic. I want to thank all of our fans. If you made it this far in the program, just click one of these videos to the left or the right. Just continue your journey. We got so many episodes, so much more coming. Comment down below. If you need that Sora app verification code, comment Sora down below. We love y'all. This is Gam's favorite podcast. She watches every single episode. So we're going to continue our journey. We love y'all. We hope y'all having a great night, great day whenever you're watching this. And stay tuned for the next episode of the Man What podcast. Man What? We out this bitch. Peace.